Hello everyone. Sometimes I think there's no topic too small to make a YouTube video out of. So I was just editing my bash profile, and I was going down to where I automatically load my container so that I never am looking at Windows Subsystem for Linux, WSL. The WSL instance of Linux never shows because when my bash profile runs, it automatically logs me into a container. So I was Ctrl Ving and it was pasting out of my operating system. Now, I'm used to Ctrl V doing a visual block highlight so I can comment multiple lines at once, like here's a visual highlighting. This is visual mode. That's doing a line at a time. But it's possible to do the feature that everyone touts in things like Sublime and Visual Code, and even Jupyter is showing it off about editing multiple lines at once, but it's always been in Vim so long as you can do visual block mode. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to stop the Ctrl V, which as you can see is doing a paste from the operating system. I don't need that because right click does a paste from the operating system. Ctrl V is redundant. So what we do is we go into the settings of terminal, right? Microsoft Windows Unified Terminal interface for all the shell programs and CLIs that now you can use under Windows. And it's not one of these things that has like a toggle switch. You actually have to see this down here, Open JSON file. You click that and you got to choose an app to open it with. So I'm going to use Notepad. Most people, Visual Studio will pop right up, but I'm keeping VS Code off my machine for now out of principle. And what you have to do is find the key binding for Ctrl V that makes it an operating system paste. And there it is. So this is a JavaScript object notation, a JSON object. So you can just edit one of these out so long as you go from comma to, comma, right? Comma is not included where you start your selection, and it is included where you stop your selection. You hit delete, get rid of that extra line, and I just edited out that key binding. Control S to save, and I think that magically updated it here. There's like this live connection between settings and terminal. Let's see how live that connection is. Can I Control V, visual block, Shift I, hash space escape. There, I've edited multiple lines at once. Right, quit, and now when I run terminal, it only drops me into Windows Subsystem for Linux and not down into the container, because the next video coming up, I'm going to be creating a new container and walking you through the whole, getting Jupyter running under an LXD container on Linux under WSL, under Windows. One of the stupid tech tricks, something that you're not going to see very often, but it's the best way to run Jupyter. So first, I wanted to show you this before I showed you that. Thanks. See you soon.